Can you imagine being so hurt that you go up to somebody and you tell them, I want you to ask me to forgive you. And then the person's like, what? Forgive you for what? Ask me to forgive you for what? Right? First you have to tell them what they did that was wrong. Same with the word of God, you know? That's what the law is for, so people can see their sinful nature. Like, people are really thinking that they did nothing wrong. And I say this confidently because I used to be the same way. I thought that what I was doing was normal because that's what the world said that was normal. But once I realized that I was a straight up sinner, like, dang, I'm filthy. Everything that I do is sinful. I got raised wrong. The world taught me different. It taught me otherwise. You start reading the word of God, you're like, dang, like, you know? So that's when you realize, I'm a filthy person. I can't show myself to God. Because He's a holy, pure God. But that's what Jesus came for. He came to set the captives free. He came to save people from their sins. Because the reward for sin is death. Eternal death. You know? Eternal damnation. That is what your reward for sin is. But Jesus came to give us another chance. You know, His blood covers our sin. He's the ultimate sacrifice. We just have to acknowledge, dang, I'm a sinner, straight up sinner. Lustful, greedy, gossiper, liar, slanderer. Everything that the world tells you is right is wrong. It's wrong. When we realize that, we see our true nature, our true self, and we understand that we need help. You humble yourself. I need help. Humble yourself. God can't help those that are prideful. He only wants to help those that are humble, that realize, that understand that they need help, that they need God, that they can't do it alone. Those are the ones that God will help. That is what grace is for those that are ready for the help. Not for the prideful that think that they got it all together, that they're just perfect. You know, those people think that they don't need God. But when you see your true nature, your true self, that's when God's like, all right, this one's ready. The heart in this one is ready. This is good soil. Humble heart. This is good. We can do something with this one. That's when He extends your grace, when you accept Jesus. But first off, you gotta understand that we're straight up sinners. We are sinners. There's nobody perfect but God. Nobody perfect but God. So when we acknowledge ourselves and we're real with ourselves, like, you know what, I'm really struggling in this area. I'm really like held hostage in this area. This is not normal. This is not right. This is ugly. When I drink, I act a fool. This is ugly. This is not cute. I need help. I want attention from different men. What's wrong with me? That's not normal. Trying to get attention from different men. Do I not love myself enough to respect myself? I need help. I need love. The love of God, not attention from different men. And many other things that, you know, we fall short of. That we need help. We need help. But we gotta humble ourselves, you know. God's not gonna come to you and be like, hey, ask me to forgive you. When you think that what you're doing is right, first you gotta examine yourself. First we gotta really truly see ourselves for who we are.